Welcome to the Money Watch Show. It's Tuesday, August 27th, and we are here trying to focus on you and your questions that surround your big picture life and your financial life. And we focus on you because you're far more interesting than anything else that we could talk about. And if you've got a question about your financial or big life decisions, anything like that, you should get in touch with us because the us is me, Jill Schlesinger, and he is Mark Talercio. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Jill. This is week 2 of our little sabbatical. Last week, we were up in Cape Cod. This week, we're doing a little staycation with Theo and doing some of the sights and sounds of the great city that is New York.
Oh, that's so nice. I love when you do that kind of staycation thing, like you go to different museums. Anyone who's got a 5-year-old or a 3, 4, 5, or 6-year-old should contact Mark. He's like the concierge of all things kid related.
I mean, we've done pretty much everything there is, but there's a couple things that we're going to do this week that we have yet to do. So we're going to go to the Statue of Liberty, and we're going to a Broadway show, which I know you will like.
What are you doing? Tell me.
We're going to go see Frozen because he loves Frozen, the movie.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that.
So he will be blown away by that.
All these shows, these Disney shows, it's a great gateway drug into Broadway. It really is. So I encourage this. I think he's going to love the whole live experience.
Oh, he will. He will. He's going to be completely mesmerized. So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. What else?
I don't know. Like, I'll be away. Hopefully, all of my weddings will have been completed. My trifecta of weddings. Getting geared up for that as we record this. So I've got a big charitable event that we're doing and I'm emceeing. And then I have 3 subsequent weekends with their weddings and then I can relax. I mean, the thing is the weddings are so happy and it's a great thing. It is also agonizing how much money is spent on these affairs. So, Mark, you and I probably had the better way to proceed with weddings.
For sure. $25. Thank you very much.
It was great. And I had the best witness ever, Mark Talercio.
In just like the storm of all storms that
Can
day.
I say that yesterday, as we recorded, the rain kind of reminded me of the wedding day rain.
Yeah, but the wedding day rain was like an all-day thing.
I mean, that was crazy. I remember, didn't you have to go home and change after you had first gotten out? Like, what happened on that day? I remember you had to go home and change because you were so sopping wet.
Oh, I was drenched. I mean, it was torrential downpours. Like I think it was a tropical storm, wasn't it?
I mean, the subways got flooded. Remember that?
Streets in Brooklyn, everything was flooded. It was nuts. It really threw the city upside down for the entire day.
Now you'll remember it forever. Jackie and Jill's wedding. Crazy. Oh, well, listen, we are here again trying to help you make good decisions, weather-wise, kid-wise, real-life-wise. If you'd like to get in touch with us, just go to the website, jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and let us know if you want to join us on the program live. That's what Jen did. She's on the line from California. Hi, Jen. How are you?
Hi, great to be here.
Great to have you. What's going on? How can we help you out?
Well, I'm considering doing a house renovation.
Wait a second. A house renovation. Is this like a major thing, like hundreds of thousands of dollars? Or is this like, I'm going to do like a $30,000 fritz up? Which one is it?
This would be a major kind.
Okay. How much is the house worth right now?
1.5.
Wow. Holy smokes. Is there a mortgage that's outstanding on it?
Nope.
No mortgage. Are you married or single or partnered?
Single.
Okay. How old are you?
55.
Is this your forever house, as they say?
I would like to have it forever, yes.
Okay. You're 55. You working full-time?
I'm working full-time, yeah.
How much do you earn?
150.
Okay. That's great. Are you putting money into a retirement account?
I am.
What are you using? A 401k traditional or a Roth version or something else?
So I have a 401k traditional and I have a bunch of rollover IRAs from before other jobs.
Uh-huh. How much is in the traditional current 401k?
$135,000.
Okay. And then what about all those IRA rollovers?
So I have a traditional at Vanguard with $735,000.
Oh, okay.
And a rollover with $960,000.
So in the traditional 135, then you've got the traditional IRA at Vanguard 735, and then a rollover of 960, right?
Yes.
Any brokerage account at Vanguard?
Yes, I have a money market with, well, in total is about 500,000.
And how much of that is money market?
30,000, and then total stock.
Okay. But that's part of the 500 you just described?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, got it. And what about just money in the bank?
I have about 30,000.
In addition to the money market 30,000.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right. Is that it for the assets? Do we have other things? You're going to tell me, oh, I've got 14 rental properties also. What else is out there?
Rental properties. I have a Roth that has 7,500 in it, and a pension, a very small pension of 7,000.
And will you be entitled to any other pension going forward or not?
No.
Okay. Kids? No kids? What do you got?
2 teenagers.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Guess Jen's hands are full. Okay. How old are they?
They are 17 and 18.
Oh my gosh. Do you have money set aside for college or not?
Yeah, they have,
529 accounts maybe?
yeah.
How much in there?
I'm not sure. I think it's pretty healthy. It's with my ex.
So X on the hook for college mostly?
Yeah. We just had to put the accounts under one or the other. So
Okay. All right. As long as but we there's no I don't have to worry that some portion of the $500,000 in the brokerage account has to go to college because you're comfortable that that's being taken care of, right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. You ready for the big question?
Yes.
How much is this home renovation really going to cost? Don't say I hope to get it to that. Give me the real number. What do you really think?
250,000.
Okay. Did you get scared when you said that?
Yeah.
But you have money. You do have money. How long are you going to work, Jen?
Probably the next 7 to 10 years.
Okay. Is the home renovation something that has to happen kind of all at once? Like, do you have to move out, or how are we going to manage this? You got these 2 kids. What are we going to do?
I probably have to move out. The kids can stay at the other house. We're very close to each other.
The ex's house.
Yes.
But you can't. That would be a very friendly divorce if you could do that.
Yeah.
So we have to, in addition to the 250, set aside money so that you can rent for a year, right?
Yeah.
A year? 6 months? What do you think?
6 months.
6 months. How much will that cost us?
I don't even know, 20,000?
A month?
No.
Oh, it's like
For
to get
6 months.
that's so not right. For 6 months, 20 grand? No way.
Well, it's 3,000.
So 3,000 or 3,500 is 30. We need 50 grand to set aside for you. Besides the money that we're going to spend on this, what is the cost of managing your life? What is it that you look at and you say, here's what my expenses are?
I'd say it's about 10,000 to 15,000 a month.
That's a big range. Okay, what if you didn't have kids? I want to try to look ahead and look at retirement for you and really try to hone in on what we think we might need. So if it were just you in the house, the construction's done, you're in the house alone, yeah, your kids come home or whatever, but I'm projecting it's 10 years from now. In today's dollars, would it be more like 10 a month, or do you think more like 15 a month for real?
10.
Okay.
10 if
That's
it was
the right answer, girl. Are you contributing the maximum into your current 401k?
I am, yeah.
Are you also doing the catch-up contribution, meaning the extra $7,500 because you're over the age of 50?
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I would say. Yes, you can do it. You're going to have to pay tax. I mean, sure that the money that's in that brokerage account has a tax liability. Am I right?
Yes.
How would you feel if you sold out your total stock market fund? You sold out 400,000, you had to pay taxes, and you ended up with 300 net. How would you feel about that?
That would make me nervous.
Then you got your answer. That's what you can tell. That's what I can tell you about your renovation. That's how you would do it. You would essentially say, I've got money in retirement. I mean, got my retirement set. And, you do have a lot of money in retirement, right? Over almost $2 million that's in retirement right now, which is great. Okay. You're willing to work for 10 more years. But if you really want to do this and you want this to be your forever house, what's essentially going to happen is that brokerage account, you're blowing it out. You're going to pay the tax that's due. And maybe that's the best thing in the world for you to do. It's like, who cares? Pay for it. It's my forever house. I've got $1.5 million asset. I'm not messing around with it.
Right.
The alternative that I will point out to you is that you say, yes, this is my forever house. Once the youngest graduates, instead of doing the home renovation, I'm going to sell. I'm going to pay the tax due on the gain in this house. And I'm going to buy something that I want. And I will end up with the house exactly that I want for, I don't know, let's call it $1.3 million or something.
Right.
That's the other choice.
I mean, this is the perfect house in the perfect location.
Then why are we messing around? Why are you messing with me?
You're right.
What's the problem? As long as, look, I would say, if you're going to do this, I would really not think you're not retiring in 5 years. It's going to be more like 10 years. We need 10 years to like rebuild this. We need more liquidity. I also would be clear that instead of making like the catch-up contribution, is there a Roth 401k option for you at work or not?
There is. I was just asked about that.
You know, the other option is to say you keep doing, are you saving money on an ongoing basis after retirement funding? In other words, is there any other new money going into the brokerage, or is that money that came out of the house, the divorce?
That's from the divorce. In fact, my income will be going down because the kids are 18.
Mm-hmm.
So the support will go away.
Mm-hmm. So wait a second. The 150, did that include work plus the ex's payments?
No.
So that was work only right now.
Yeah.
And what is the support amount?
So with support, it's about $200,000.
Okay. So how much more support do you receive for one more year or 2 more years?
1 more year.
One more year. Okay. So what I would probably do is I would bankroll that money that's coming in, that extra 50 grand. If you're going to do this, it's sort of a weird situation where you're like, I can't believe I got $2 million and I'm worried, like, you're just moving an asset around, right? You're taking one thing that's a liquid asset in the brokerage account and you're moving it into an illiquid asset, the house. But,
Right.
you know, as you describe the house, you're like, it is perfect for me. I'd like to stay here forever. And I mean, if there were really low interest rates, that maybe we'd go out and get a mortgage on it, but that's not where we are right now. And you're 55 and I just think that you can totally do this, but you got to work for 10 more years.
Right.
And I think you'll be okay. I really do. Do you hate work?
No, I love my work.
Okay. I love that you love your work. That's good.
Yeah, I could do it for another 10 years.
How about let's do 1 year at a time? But anyway, yes, let's do that. I think that's good. Now, the only thing I'm going to just remind you is that like you're going to have a walloping tax bill that's due. So maybe what you try to do, when are we going to do this work? Like are you like down the road? Do you have contractors and everything or not?
No, not yet. I'm just in the design phase.
Okay. So when you're in the design phase, maybe what you do is that if you think the work will take place like in the year 2025, which it probably will at this point, right?
Yeah.
Maybe what you do is you sell half of it in this tax year in 2024 and then the other half in 2025.
Okay.
And then we spread that out over a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
You're still going to pay a chunk of moolah. You know, you got the money.
Yeah. I mean, I did dabble in some individual stocks and some of them are, no good. So
Good.
I could.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Dabbling has now ceased. We cease and desist on our dabbling, and we're going to start our home renovation. I can't wait. I'm excited to come visit. Mark and I will be there. We'll be doing everything that you need to be doing live with you. Is that okay? Can you set up a little studio for us?
Absolutely.
I thought that would be the case.
Love a good podcast.
I love a good podcast. Exactly right. Now, I presume because you are divorced, you also have your documents in place, like your estate documents.
So those are a work in progress.
Can you please? I mean, the thing that's weird is that, like, listen, if you were to pass away, your ex would have, the kids, right? So That
Yeah.
sounds like your ex has a few bucks. Even
Yeah.
so, like, who is as the beneficiary of your retirement accounts, you can make the kids, but someone's got to like oversee it a little bit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And also like the house. I don't know. You got to get that done.
For sure.
Okay.
I absolutely do.
All right. So we're making a an internet pinky swear that you're going to get that done, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. If you would like us to help guide you in some way, shape, or form, all you need to do is go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and write us a note. And sometimes we do emails. Sometimes we get you on the air live. I love the live because we can ask those follow-up questions. Don't forget to sign up for our free weekly newsletter. It is right there on the front door of our website. You can do that. And of course, we want to remind you that you could please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. Mark Talercio is the co-host, executive producer, and king of all things web. We're distributed by Paramount Global. We drop our episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Please do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
Paramount Podcasts.